Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about budgeting from paycheck to paycheck. So no matter if you get paid monthly or bi-weekly or weekly, I think this is a good method and really just a good habit to acquire. And so as for my family, we get paid multiple times a week, as you can see, but the final day for a paycheck to come to us is on Friday. So I budget from Friday to Friday. And so today's the 4th, so I'm going to be budgeting from August the 4th to August 11th. So obviously, if you got paid monthly, you could do the exact same thing, or you can just go ahead and do a whole monthly budget. So whereas I'm going to stop on the 11th, you could kind of keep going. But same thing for bi-weekly. If you got paid on the 4th and then again on the 18th, you could budget from the 4th to the 18th. But for us, we're just going to budget from paycheck to paycheck. But like I said, the method is pretty much still the same no matter what. So the first thing that I do is add up the money that we have in our account. And so that's just the money that we've received from paychecks. So I rounded up the number and we have available to us $3,364. So for my husband and I, we like to pay ourselves first. So I have to flip to the monthly budget. I actually, I know these numbers. I've studied them. I've written them. But you guys don't, so I'm going to make it easier for you guys. So off the top, we pay ourselves first. And this month we said we would pay ourselves a minimum of $1,000. So I'm going to subtract that $1,000. Retirement is also a way to pay ourselves, but that's not what we're going to be doing right now because that's, comes out of paychecks. The next thing that we're going to do is put money aside for our car insurance sinking fund. So we're saving $340 a month up until November so we can pay our car insurance in full. So another way to pay ourselves is done. So we've officially paid ourselves. So I could just finish this up using this page here, but to make it easier for you guys to understand, I'm going to flip back. So phone and student loan have already been paid. So we need to pay rent and water. And yes, paying ourselves is more important than paying rent and water. Next, we have our cable bill. That is $105.05. And then we have our car insurance bill, and that is an even $171. So after paying ourselves and paying our bills up until the 11th, we have that much to work with. So the next thing that I do, I come over here to our to-dos. I see kind of what is sticking out. Tuxedo, hair on the 7th, tuxedo on the 11th, hair on the 7th, Natalie's birthday on August the 3rd. Those kind of things are sticking out to me. So I flip back to our monthly budget and I see how much exactly we had budgeted for those things. Like I said, I know how much we have budgeted for those things, but you guys don't. So we're going to go ahead and check it out on this page. So I'm just going to go down actually in order. First thing that's popping out to me is hair. My hair appointment's on the 7th. It is going to be about $70, so I'm going to subtract that. The next thing that I see is donations and gifts, and that is for the money that we budgeted for my husband's mom's birthday, $150 for that. Next, I see clothing. That's for the tuxedo. Well, $150 of it is, so we're going to subtract the $150. The next thing that I see on here that might happen before the 11th is gas. My husband has not filled up for the month, and he usually does, so let's subtract his $35. I will need to fill up on Tuesday. I probably actually only will be able to fit $10 in my tank, but we're going to do $15. And nothing on here is really popping out to me. We may go to a restaurant, or we may go on a date. I may buy, a clothing item, but none of this, I may buy whatever I want using my allowance, or my husband too, but none of this other stuff is really jumping out at me. So far we have paid ourselves, we've paid our bills that are due into the 11th, and we've kind of allocated money for the other more important expenses that aren't exactly bills, but things that we need to take care of. So going forward, we have $757.95 in our checkings account. And so this means it's a little high. I would like the number to be low, but the only way I could get it lower is by spending money that I probably really don't need to spend, or by paying some more bills. But I'm just going to stop here for purposes of this video. Of course, you could proceed with paying more bills, but I think leaving $757.95 in our account is pretty good. I actually like about $500 in there at all times, but this isn't that, we're good with $757.95. So anyway, this is how much we have moving forward. If we have any kind of surprise expense come up, or any of these other things that any of the other categories that we may want to spend money from, $757.95 is plenty. So that's the amount of money we're going to leave in our account. So I hope this made sense to you guys. Like I said, I will do this again on Friday. I will do the exact same thing, and budget from the 11th until the 18th. And this is kind of what I do all month long, every Friday. And so to us, this is really important to us because it makes us stay on budget. So some people do like a monthly budget plan, and then they don't even check back in with it until the end of the month. Well, by then you may have overspent, or you may not have done what you said that you were going to do. And for us, this holds us accountable, and this makes us do with our money what we said that we were going to do with our money. So we said our money was going to go to these places, and I've already sent our money to the most important places. And so, like I said, this just helps us to stay on budget, and I think it's really important to do, no matter if you get paid monthly or bi-weekly. I think it's important to check in with your budget on a weekly basis and kind of just make sure that you are still doing with your money what you said that you were going to do with your money. So anyway, I hope this was beneficial, and I hope this was short enough. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, comment down below, message me, all of that good stuff. Thanks.